What's up guys, JV2017 here, bringing another Advanced Warfare multiplayer tips and tricks video. And this time I'm going to share a revelation that I discovered yesterday while I was working on another video. And that is, there is unlimited sprint in Advanced Warfare multiplayer. That's right, you don't need Marathon. Marathon doesn't even exist in the game. There's nothing that allows you to sprint unlimitedly because you do automatically. It doesn't matter what weapons or perks are being used. Everyone can sprint indefinitely without having to stop and catch their breath like other Call of Duty multiplayer games. So the only thing stopping you here is your enemies, obviously. If they kill you, of course, you can't sprint anymore. And there are certain exo launchers that will stun you, impede your movement. Same with streaks. There are some, things that will stop you, obviously. But I wanted to talk a little more in depth about it instead of just making that 1-minute tip video. This change actually does make sense from a fictional and a practical standpoint. So let's talk about it. On a fictional standpoint, it makes sense because we are all running around in exosuits. So basically they could say, okay, this exosuit technology allows us to sprint indefinitely. There's no need to catch your breath because the exosuit helps you out with that. But more importantly, from a practical standpoint, we know that exo movements are faster than unlimited sprint. You can jump up and exo boost forward, exo dodge forward, whatever it may be, and then sprint, exo dodge forward, sprint, back and forth. That's going to be faster than unlimited sprinting, and Sledgehammer realized that. That's why they put unlimited sprinting into the game. And you may be wondering, okay, well, if exo movements are faster, what's the practicality of only sprinting? Why would I ever need to do that? Well, keep in mind that it's still faster to go from point A to point B with unlimited sprint compared to other games. So you can still, if you need to go to an objective, you can still just sprint and you'll be faster than you ever were before, but you won't show up on the minimap like you would if you're using exo movements, unless, of course, you're using Blast Suppressor. So that's really, it's a judgment call there. Do you want to be incredibly fast, use exo movements, and waste, a point using Blast Suppressor? Or do you want to not show up on the enemy minimap using exo movements and, still be able to go from point A to point B a little bit slower, but again, have that kind of stealth aspect? It's a judgment call, like I just said. And also, this gives us insight into, when we should exo and when we should just sprint. It takes a skilled player to analyze the situation and decide whether or not, it's worth showing up on the map or not. So that's basically the conversation I'm trying to create here. It's just an interesting thing, What if in future Call of Duties we don't have exosuits? What are they going to do with this unlimited sprint? Are they going to take it away? Are they going to keep it in? It's an interesting conversation. So I'd like to know from you guys, do you like having unlimited sprint? I think it just makes total sense. It makes sense because of those exo movements, and they really speed up the game. This is a different Call of Duty because of the exo movements, and that's really the root of the difference between this and other games. So I hope you guys learned something new from this video, and if you did, remember to hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Also, don't forget you can subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more multiplayer tips and tricks videos and content on my channel very, very soon. Talk to you guys next time. Peace.